Hello, YouTube. Hello, little children. Hi, YouTube. Like and subscribe or else I'm gonna have to hunt you down. Okay, stop threatening the YouTube children. They're just trying to exist. The average person falls asleep in 7 minutes.
Who are these people? Genuine.
That's me sometimes. Volume up a bit. Okay, thank you. All right, sweetie. I got you. Genuine question, why do people put their mental disorders in their bio?
Question, why do people put their mental disorders in their bio? I don't understand. American. Super.
No, it's called a warning label. You know why I color my hair? That's called a warning label. That's the warning label. You know, like those traffic cones. You know why they're orange? So you could see them, right? Could be like, oh shit, danger ahead. Proceed with caution.
Cute idea. I love this for y'all. But that mattress is going to slide right off that damn hillside. That's the plan. The fact I know how to hide a dead body. And look.
Damn, that's dark. Being an American is already terrible. I'm sorry, guys. Godspeed to all of you there.
Innocent is, well, kinda crazy. Nice hair.
What a weird thing to say on the internet. But I guess a lot of people say weird stuff on the internet. But you would be the first suspect of a crime. You know, people would be like, this guy just said this.
Can I see your father covered in oil with no clothes dancing?
Damn. And I thought chat was degenerate.
What? Can you do asthma? I can't breathe. The only thing that could make you cuter, if you were terminally ill, and I'm not explaining, the way I would...
Bro, I understood that reference. That was a reference to The Fault in Our Stars, I think.
Could make you cuter. If you were terminally ill, and I'm not explaining, the way I would have been beating my sister's butt at every family gathering. Think you can hurt my feelings? My sister now has a family with my ex of 4 years, and I still get forced to see them at family gatherings. Try holding your nephew. That could have been your son.
Why are we still here?
I need a moment of silence to... What? Android hate is...
Android hate is worse than racism. Starting to feel like this relationship is one-sided. Me, when someone's email ends with anything other than @gmail.com, what do you mean your email is Yahoo? What are you so happy about?
That's called Mario. Yahoo! That's a Mario thing. But yeah, my mom still uses Yahoo and hates Gmail for some reason. She says the interface. Oh my god, this is the... Oh, I'm sorry. I love you, Mom, but... I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, oh, the interface of Yahoo Mail is better. And I'm like, what? She's like, I'm so confused with Gmail. I don't understand. And I'm like, what? It's actually much more intuitive. Are you okay? Does she use light mode? Yes. She uses light mode for everything. She doesn't know how to change it. Bro, she opened the YouTube link that my brother sent. And after she watched the video, she thought the suggestions below the YouTube video were also sent by my brother. She was like, oh, did you watch the video that he sent? Or like, which video did you watch? Like which video of your brothers did you watch? Like, he sent 2. And I was like, he just sent 1. He's like, he sent 2. And I was like, no, he just sent 1 in the group chat. And I showed her and she's like, where's the other one? It was below the video. And I'm like, what do you mean below the video? And she's like, and I'm like, do you mean like the suggestions? And she's like, no, there really was below. And I was like below the video you just watched? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, do you mean like this? And I clicked the link and I scrolled down and like here. She's like, yes. And I'm like, no, that's just suggestions. That's mom.
Men are naturally smarter than women. Sorry. Van. Real guys don't ask for the name of a song. They just search up whatever lyrics they hear and hope for the best.
That's very effective. I've done that multiple times. Got me great results.
These videos are like Cocomelon for racist 13-year-olds.
I love to talk to airplanes through my home my home Wi-Fi. Yeah, just turn airplane mode, guys, and your Wi-Fi will talk to the airplanes that are like flying over you. When I Google the patient's question, because I don't know the answer, health.
Google the patient's question because I don't know the answer. If at least 6 billion of us did this, we might be able to find the missing Titanic submarine and maybe see the Titanic ourselves for free. When
What
we're
the
done, we'll just all take a wee, fill it right back up.
Oh
Reduce,
my
reuse,
God.
recycle. I remember saying, no, we can't. To the Bob the Builder theme song. That's where the darkness in me began. The malice, the hatred. It was all from that moment. Love your hair. Are you disabled?
valid.
He's onto something. I don't care about inflation. Just print more money and don't tell anyone.
But the prices will go up.
So put him back down. It's all just imaginary numbers anyway.
Bro, I don't know anything economics. I don't know. This is too much braining.
Me explaining how it's actually really awesome that fire burns in the visible light spectrum, because otherwise we would be screwed. Lol, what the hell? Who is that? Boys don't realize how long things stay in a girl's head and how much they think about it. It goes both ways, what do you mean? Facts, I sit in my room daily about all the stuff that's happened. I still remember that one time a girl drew a cute monkey on paper.
Aw.
Ooh, ha, ha. When the
Oh, that's so cute. Oh my God. I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but when you were kids, do you ever draw on each other's like arm or hand? I feel like we used to do that at some point. You know, you draw like a little flower, a little heart, and if it's ugly, you feel ashamed because they're like, oh, I didn't like it, and you're like, oh, sorry. I used to have girls do it to my arms all the time. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. That's like flirting, but children version. When the teacher pairs me with the popular kid, so I say who
teacher pairs me with
to
the popular
humble
kid,
them.
so I say who to humble them.
Good
McDonald's
job.
employers
Doing
using
God's
literal
work.
black magic to mess up an order of 2 things. When I ordered a plain cheeseburger, they handed me 2 fish McShapes, or whatever they're called. You seem so much happier. Did you delete Discord? Haha, no I didn't. I still have one. You should join. Get well soon. Cracker companies,
God.
after convincing people...
Having Discord means you're mentally unwell. Was that girl's way of flirting? Boy, was I and still am oblivious. To be fair, I think sometimes they're not flirting. I think they're just like playing around. But I think sometimes they do use it as a way to get someone's attention. Like girls would have these conversations, by the way. They'd be like, oh my God, I drew on his arm today. I think he likes me. Yeah. Like that. Or it could just be like, ha, I drew on his arm. Ha, I drew a poop. Like, it could literally just be like that. Like, oh yeah, I drew on his arm. I don't know. But you do have to be good enough friends, because a girl would not draw on your arm if they didn't feel comfortable around you. If they thought you were like a weirdo, if they didn't like your vibes, or they didn't feel comfortable or like close to you, they wouldn't draw on your arm. Anyways, yeah.
Holes in crackers are aesthetic and not just an excuse to charge...
Oh, well, people do have a fixation on holes. Never thought
More
about that.
money for less cracker. It's so they bake evenly. Bootlicker. Okay. These look like the images they would show you on a Netflix special about how you mysteriously disappeared, then were found brutally murdered.
Bro, do you know where that's from? I'm such a big fan, by the way. These guys, The Watcher, I watch them a lot. I used to watch them a lot, but they're really funny. The funny part is this comment is funnier because if you find out that these guys often talk about unsolved mysteries and stuff, like crime and paranormal stuff. So the fact that these images look like they show on a Netflix special about how you guys mysteriously disappeared and were found brutally murdered. That's like, those are the things that I actually talk about. So
Brutally murdered. 8-year-old me watching my dad sharpen my pencil with a knife. Bro, I did this in elementary school because my dad did it and the teacher told me, we're not in the Stone Age, and gave me a mini pencil sharpener.
I thought it was
Teachers,
super
after
cool when
picking
they
a student
sharpen
who is
pencils
literally
like that.
scared to breathe too loud to answer the question. There are 19 other hands up. Who
Oh
else has a
God.
disabled
We hate
sheep
that.
baby that's addicted to
That's
wipeout?
bullying.
Why do you have a
Like that teacher be bullying. Why would you pick me? I don't know the answer. Who else has a disabled sheep
Shit,
baby?
I'm crying. It won't stop printing. My favorite customer
That's
service
terrifying.
slip-ups. Once I told a teenage boy we were going to the executor after his court hearing. I meant exit interviewer. One time, I tried to ask a customer if they wanted a receipt, and I looked them in the eye and said, "You want me?" I cried.
Wow, that's actually pretty rizzy. He got a receipt. That's pretty good. As a server, there was a...
Right afterwards. Asked a patient before surgery if he was diabetic, and he said no, and I said, you will be. I hope this kid never gets...
That's so threatening. What are you gonna do to me? Just pump me with sugar? I don't know how diabetes works. Something about insulin, sugar, and stuff. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Gets bullied or put down. I thought you meant put down. Why is there a boy brushing his teeth in school? And why is he making weird gasping noises? And why is there another boy saying, you like that? Boys are so...
I love the innocence of the person writing this. God bless you. May God continue to bless your innocent mind.
Brush your teeth more. In my 12 years on God's green earth, I have never seen a blue-eyed black person with black eyes. Bro.
What? I thought he was about to say blue eyes white dragon. Blue-eyed black person with black eyes? Make up your mind. You know, at this point, I just want to see a blue eyes white dragon now.
Bro made me lose a brain cell, but we are. POV, the cops at your school sit on lifeguard chairs to watch for fights at lunch.
Oh.
Bro looks like he is about to start the fight. Public school is a fever dream. Prison vibes. You sure you're not in jail? Oh, officer, I think I'm drowning. Just remembered that in case you get frustrated at your cat, they have the average IQ of a 2-year-old. Mine reads Shakespeare before bed. Oh, that's adorable. Mine reads the encyclopedia back and forwards. I'm sure your cat will get there eventually. Oh, that's so cute. Mine reads the whole dictionary 10 times, then reads The Outsiders 500 times. Your little kitty will get there one day. Mine has diabetes. Mine's a psychologist. This is the kind of pro-transit energy we're bringing in 2024. You guys got a walk, but I get a personal driver to pick me up in a $2.7 million car with leather seats and outlets.
You know, if you've been to Southeast Asian countries, sidewalks are pretty difficult to walk on because there's a lot of cars, stalls, random stuff parked on the sidewalk. There are things blocking the sidewalk, or the sidewalk is absolutely non-existent. Sidewalk is extra road for motorbike use. Southeast Asia server. That's true.
Mentally preparing myself to respond to Elliot, he/it's comment.
Is this targeted?
Me staring at a cute boy with middle part longish hair. Duets on, by the way. Long distance friendships are so hard. 7-minute walk.
7-minute walk? Damn, that's actually a blessing.
Hyperfixating on art for 9 hours. That one weekend, I spent 12 hours drawing 123 peepees. Biblically accurate artist. The dream, to be honest. When the guy she cheated on...
I thought guys like to draw that, but I didn't know they liked it that much. When the guy she cheated on you
with ends up killing
what?
her.
Whoa, that was dark. Seeing if my pig
will match my energy. I know you ain't struggling to open an aluminium can. Why do you have a pole in your room? To know what it feels like to be a doner kebab in a kebab shop.
That's
Me
funny.
Getting lunch and realizing I gave a guy life in prison without parole because I was hungry. I got connections that'll shut you down in a second. No, he's innocent. I want one. I don't think you can buy people anymore. Sorry. She meant the hat. My son has super strength.
That's dark.
Hulk would absolutely crush Griffin with just one finger. Griffin is nowhere even close to the strength of Hulk, let alone even comprehending a half.
Damn, calm down, man. Hulk's not even real. At least his son is real. Damn, that commenter got some problems.
Stay back, kitten. There is a beta nearby trying to steal your drumstick. No fear. Alpha.
If somebody talks to me like this, I will physically cringe and fold into a dried up prune. I don't know what that means, but you can imagine it probably. Like, you know, like, okay, no.
Will protect you. One day, I will have the pleasure of watching your life drain from your body. Mark my words. Redo your first emoji. Emoji. Mine. Watching in 2040, as the judge sentences you to 1 week liminal space chill via Neuralink that'll feel like 10,000 years because of a fake AI video showing you falsely committing a crime in 8K.
Oh
me
my
after
god.
Threatening little kids on Roblox. POV, me having a sandwich, realizing I can't figure out if there's 365 birthdays or 8 billion birthdays.
8 billion birthdays.
Some kid just laughed at me because of my goth look. Don't mind the ambulance in the background. Someone just died. What hurts more than a breakup?
We're not even halfway through this video, but the amount of times someone's like, I'm gonna like commit some murder, go to therapy.
Your organs ripped out. People in a library when a person with a gun
like the violence. Average TikTokers, damn, they're just people with pent up anger and want to kill.
Enters the building. I'm dating my brother.
What? That was such an unhinged comment. What's with all the sibling stuff.
An old lady with a bad memory.
That looks like
Did he eat a
Victor.
lemon or something?
That looks like Victor from Arcane. Kinda, right?
I'm for real an old lady with a bad memory. Did he eat a lemon or something? You guys, trees are actually so important. I'd push him in a locker. You're in his DMs. I'm his Boy Scout
He's
leader.
cute though. You're in his
We
DMs.
are not
I'm
the same.
his Boy
Go
Scout
away,
leader. We're
bro.
not the
You
same.
can't be saying this stuff. Edit. What I meant is being a mentor and showing a boy how to build a Pinewood derby car is much more close than being his online
I see. Sure. It didn't come off that way
friend.
though.
Oh no, Uncle Ron. When you get
That
dumped
looks
a
like
week
Sid after
before
drinking
Valentine's,
salt
but the
water.
photos you were going to give him as a present turn out like this. Respectfully, why would you give photos of yourself as a present?
What?
Brad dodged an awkward gift. The vast majority of physical labor done in
I
this
would
world
not
is
do
done by
that.
men. Your house was built by men. The food and water you consume was created by men. He meant plumbing. He literally said consume. Who is guzzling toilet?
I'm so confused. Everything was done by men. You're right. I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty. There's a lot of gender war bullshit on TikTok. It's insane. I really don't care. Honestly, the funny thing was, growing up, I never felt like the argument of like boys are better or girls are better. Like, it doesn't make sense to me because I grew up in an environment where everyone's just people, you know? That's pretty much it. Like, when I was a kid, I played with both guys and girls. Like, it didn't matter to me as long as I was having fun. Like, oh, you're fine. Oh, you're fine. Boom. That's it. Anyway, sorry for the rant. I'm a big ranter, so this is what you're gonna expect if I watch
Water. Nobody has worn that hillbilly outfit in 700 years. Alright, cool. At least my parents aren't divorced and proceeds to don't throw stones in glass houses. Oh my gosh, you're such a big Nana fan. I bet you must have so much merch. I'm just trying to use the bathroom. Go piss, girl. I mean they. We are not
God.
even 1 month into 2024 and so much is happening. The Eiffel Tower is burning down. I had the boom shakalaka with my cousin. When you lose
What is with all the like sister, cousin, bang, 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 clap, clap, clap. What's up with that? TikTok is based in Alabama, apparently.
lose $1,000 at the casino, but the $12 In-N-Out meal hits. The only thing I would be hitting
Oh,
after
damn.
losing 1K is my head, probably with a brick. When the goth mummy leaves the bathroom and you didn't hear the toilet flush, what?
I don't know what this is implying, but it brought my mind to a certain thought. Not very innocent thought.
What I would wear to the electric chair.
Why
When
would you know what I would wear to the electric chair? Probably a lot of rubber.
I put her card in the wrong way and then apologized.
The
and said,
SpongeBob
Sorry,
suit.
it's the brain cancer.
The brain
and then
cancer.
Started crying. Only one
Oh,
sock
no.
goes missing because if both did, you wouldn't notice. Why does bro have a landmine? Is holding your firstborn son
That does
after
look like a
childbirth
landmine.
deriding? Because in my opinion, why are you hyped for another man to come our wife?
Oh.
What? My uncle's friend made me install
What
this
is
game and
this?
take care of her pet while she was in jail. I saw
What
a
the
girl on
heck
TikTok
was that?
who put her salt lamp in the dishwasher and didn't realize it would dissolve, and it's been on my mind for 3 days. I thought I could wash my salt lamp in the dishwasher. You can't, apparently. Thank God I screenshotted it. Where did my cotton candy go? Asks the raccoon after washing it. I might die, y'all.
That's
but the storm
pretty
is Loki
sad.
slaying, like, period queen, get your revenge. It was the devil.
That storm had every right to destroy everything in its path because we hurt Mother Nature too much already. That's her way of seeking revenge on people.
So close. That's a skinwalker. This looks like the taxidermy fox.
That's
Not a
creepy.
dog. That's just some guy. Why is your dog really ugly?
Oh my
the
God,
real
that's so
question.
mean. He's
I
cute
need to stop
though.
applying for random jobs on Indeed.com. I gotta play Florida State in 1 hour. One time I joined a project to make a fan-made season 2, and it ended with me accused of making a cult to prey off the mentally ill. What? I thought he was in a
Whoa.
salad spinner, and you were tormenting him. Why is he so distraught? He's freshly out of the egg, and was quacking at the time. That ain't I.
If I didn't if I didn't see the captions for that, I'm like, is he in a blender? Oh God.
Shows speed. That's I demonstrate fast. My teacher literally beat FNAF in the middle of class. Just locked eyes with
Wow,
the most
good
gorgeous man I've ever seen
job.
in my life. And I'm dressed like a wizard, making sure my daughter gets all the
Aw.
love and attention so she doesn't fall for your raggedy son. Ain't
True.
no toddler's safe now. You remind me of my older cousin who pulled me into the closet and tried to kiss me.
What is all this stuff? Relax.
Me. Weird vibes, my guy. Help, I got too invested into the Dharma series and drew him. The uncooked lobsters on the Titanic when it sank. Why do adults act like champagne tastes like heaven? This tastes like crocodile ashes.
Champagne is good. It's the red wine I don't like.
Pronunciation Pro. How do I pronounce nya in a very shaky voice? Please help. Your toes are exposed.
Wait, the guy reading it was like, nya. That's a nya, not shaky
Trying to listen to that one overrated artist everyone loves. It's the other way around for me. I want to listen to underground artists, but I get so bored. I think this guy's drowning. Put his head under a waterfall.
Oh my gosh.
Inflation. Pyrocynical dollar. No, because now that I think of it, how the hell did we not run out of phone numbers? Math, numbers, a lot of numbers. I don't know. Imagine being held at gunpoint, bear with me, by a literal animal. And the only hope of rescue, bear with me, is posting a coded message on TikTok. Man, I love my job. My room ain't that messy. The room. Thank you for finishing the joke. I love you, homie. It's been a long day.
Oh my
you
god.
remind me of a guy that once sent me unsolicited, unclothed photos of himself to me.
You know, if you're a girl, you've gotten this kind of stuff.
How was your
At
day?
some point.
Cooking these heart-shaped chicken breasts, waiting for my girlfriend to get home from her job, where she makes way more money than me, so I can paint pretty pictures and buy clothes online all day. Go
Aw.
to work. Literally no man deserves this. What? This house is a prison. Don't pee,
Pee
on the floor. Help
True.
Me. What is with my school? When a former
Oh my
hospital
god, that
volunteer
was so cursed. She's on the roids here, obviously. And why the fuck is the nose? Oh god, it's just so bad. Why? Why? Mommy, can I play with Susie after school?
What is with my school? When a former hospital volunteer proudly told me the story of when she snuck into a room and baptized a stillborn baby against the parents' wishes, because if she didn't, the baby would spend eternity in flames.
Oh my
Help,
god,
I fell
that's
asleep in the
horrible.
bathroom. School ended 5 hours ago. Escape the evil school obby. New update. Just finished Normal People. I will never listen to a book talk recommendation ever again. How fast do I go?
Book talk recommendations
what
are
they got going on at my
insane.
school, bruh? Leader in me. I used to slide on my obs till I realized they were my greatest motivators. Okay guys, listen very carefully here. My dad went to the same coffee place every day for 6 weeks, hoping to see my mum again. So did they ever meet? Bro, why'd that dude look like a multiplayer? I think you mean Multiplier, the YouTuber? I don't know.
Damn, that typo's funny. Yeah, the guy does look a little bit like Markiplier.
It does look like him. Watch as my cat takes 114 Steam screenshots.
Good
He's
job,
goofy.
cat.
Quit playing games. Pause. Didn't you used to be a trad wife or something? Or am I thinking about someone else? I was in a manic psychosis. Oh, word. Don't show a loser man your interests. He will steal your swag and use it to impress other women. For real, after we broke up, he made a playlist for another girl full of my favorite songs and bands I showed him. This, but I took it as a compliment because then that part of me will linger forever with him and his new girlfriend. Hashtag
Oh, yeah, every time he listens to those songs, he just think of you.
stay toxic. You'll always be the girl that farted in class. I'm so petite when I fart in class. I blast off and go through the roof. So coquette. Can someone explain why there's a 127-year-old video of a French fish on my 2021 Chromebook? I never downloaded this. How often do you do the Ed Sheeran smile? When I was 13, I wanted to see some high school Facebook drama, so I typed this girl's name into Facebook search bar, and then fell asleep and woke up to realize I'd posted her full name as a Facebook status.
Oh shit. That's so embarrassing. What the hell? Delete the account at that point.
Viewer pumpkins. That's not what I think it is it?
Wow. This is you, chat. Joke.
If someone did this to me and sent me on Twitter, I think I'd kill. My stomach hurts. What happened to this iPad? Did someone shoot it? My god.
Oh
think
my
about
God.
it. He has done a total of 4 love confessions. Like, he's insane. To different people. No, just her. Hell nah. I got the math version of the meme. The goldfish tank.
That is so cute though.
Escape. It can walk. POV. Me when I'm imagining fake scenarios before bed, and I have to keep starting over because the love interest is suddenly doing backflips and I can't get him to stop. Reconnecting with nature after whatever the hell that lecture from my dad was. People come over to
Oh
your
my
house
gosh.
and are like, can I get myself a glass of...
You know, parents sometimes make you go out of the house. Nowadays, my parents want me to get out of the house to touch grass. Back in the day, they're like, stay at home. But now my mom's like, you don't go out anymore. It's good to touch grass and experience sunlight. And I'm like, but you said don't leave the house. Joke. She will slap me. She would be like, are you trying to be smart with me? Huh? People come
water,
over to our house.
and you're like, sure. And you look over, and they've chosen literally the most random glass you've ever seen.
That's a
Calling the numbers
vase.
on missing child posters.
Instructions
and saying,
unclear for some
Mommy,
use.
save me!
Oh
is the
my
most
gosh.
evil thing I've ever heard. Call the number and say,
Yo, that's so creepy though.
finders keepers.
Mommy,
when even
save
the weirdos
me.
at your school can get into relationships, but you can't. Bro's got the welcome to the underground boots. Cicada shell drawer. Are you feeding them? My uncle wasn't feeling great. Bro looks like he was meant to survive car crashes. Pew. What? Why is my voice doing that? I'm gonna drink some water.
I'm abused. Dog.
When I thought going to sleep what? Why is my voice doing that? I'm gonna drink some water.
What
When I thought
the
going to-
fuck was that? It took me a moment to process that. I got the dog in me. Oh my god. No, not like that though.
To sleep at 5 a.m. on a school night.
Wait,
was
sorry.
going to be fun, but now I'm fighting for my life in this cold classroom. Have y'all ever got so tired it feels like your skin is melting?
What?
I got the worst sleep debt of my life. I'm throwing every man who makes content like this in a pot and boiling them. When he takes my underwear off and a piece of paper with his name on it falls out. What?
What the f does this even mean? Can somebody explain? I'm so confused.
I don't know how I'd feel about this if this happened. Why? Why? I need answers. I was telling my mum how I'm scared our earth is dying because there's no snow in Michigan
Like at
right
that point, like, is it hot or is it not? I mean, if you like crazy girls, I guess it's kind of hot. I could explain it, but it's funnier without context. No.
right now. And some old lady chimes in with,
I'm not gonna live in fear for the rest of my life.
so I told her, oh, you ain't got much left. She walked away. When someone asks me to
Hey.
name an Olympic swimmer other than Michael Bublé, Michael Bubble in the pool right now, not to be
Michael Bublé. Oh my god, it's Michael Phelps, right? Am I right?
confused with the singer Michael Phelps, by the way. Common misconception. 7 times 3 being 21
Michael
is the best.
You know, I get it because his name is Bubble. You know, it looks like the word bubble. It's like, I can't.
Best thing in all of math. So satisfying. It holds an indescribable grip on my happiness. There is nothing more perfect than this equation. 7 times 7 equals 29. Is the reason I'm still alive. I
What? Math ain't mathing.
was planning on having fun in
49.
college. No one warns you about carpet beetles.
Carpet
Why
beetles?
is John Lennon in your carpet? Farting in the chemistry exam to let my friends know the answer is gas. What happens when the answer is solid or liquid? If it's
Oh no!
solid, you fart, then you ask to go to the toilet. If it's liquid, you just piss your pants. My mom was dying. A friend told me, you have your whole life to freak out about this. Don't do it in front of her. It really helped me to understand that my feelings are not always what's important. It is possible to delay a freak out, and that skill has served me innumerable times. Told my therapist I was going to ruin
You know, the first thought I had with the liquid was, you know how when you get diarrhea? Yeah. My mind went there. I was like, what? So you are gonna make what? The solid is like, you know, just like solid poopy. Like, that's not so bad, I guess. But anyways, both sucks.
everything, she said. You don't have that much power. And that statement has always felt so freeing. A customer saw me watching the clock on my shift. Don't wish your life away, dear. The CIA couldn't torture this information out of me. When it's your 21st birthday, but he's too busy playing League of Legends to pick up dinner. So you pick it up yourself, but he starts another game when you come back. So you have to eat dinner by yourself, or the food will be cold. And to make it up to you, he takes you to buy a cake. But he forgot his wallet, so you have to buy your own birthday cake and candles. And you're silently crying in the line at the register. And then he tells you he forgot to buy you a
Bro, that's not even funny. If I got treated like that, I would literally grab that fucking cake and bash it in his face. No, I'm kidding. No, I just walk away. You know me. I'm all talk, but no action.
Reading those badly written sad poems that are trending all over TikTok. The consequences of scribble shrimp. Pomegranate poetry and canny poetry is
What
getting on my
is
nerves.
that? I've never
Canine.
heard of that
Some of y'all
before.
need to look up the butterfly effect, because some of these posts are like, my mum and my dad meeting, me being born, Ronald Reagan being president, equals my brother being named David, tags friend. What could possibly be relatable enough about this comment to tag your friend in it? John, off to catch the cheating wife. Should I do
What
TikTok
the
live?
hell? Damn, I guess you got a lot of witnesses then.
Memes? That'd be a bit insane. I think we're going into some uncharted waters with that idea. When I was in 4th grade, I tried to dump hundreds of tea bags into my grandma's pool to celebrate the 4th, but my dad found out and forbid me from doing it, so I started sobbing and put a single tea bag in the bathroom sink so I could still show my patriotism. POV.
Yo, that's literally throwing the tea in the ocean-ish thing? Man, that's weird.
It's 1347. The plague wiped out your entire family, but you're on your 5th goblet of wine. The maidens are flashing their ankles, and the bard drops this banger. Just put my cat in the most messed up, twisted Halloween.
I love bards. You know, bards are such interesting characters in like fantasy games. They are like both support, but also can be offensive mages. They're like mages, but music. I'd rather be a bard. That sounds fun. I mean, unlike a boring mage, I mean, mages are cool, don't get me wrong, but like, hey, I got music too while I cast my spell. Yodely, yodely. When I sing yodely, it's gonna start blizzarding. Like, it's gonna start snowing. Yodely, yodely, yodely. All right, let's see. Let's finish this video.
Costume. I know most
put
people
my
will think
cat
I'm
in a
sick for
banana
this, but it's
costume.
just a small glimpse inside of my dark and horrifying mind. Help,
It's
I
just a
downloaded
cute
this as a
cat.
joke, but I've grown emotionally attached to it. I don't care if she's ugly, she's my pride and joy and deserves the world. It looks like a grown man. Guys, she's an angle. Does anyone remember when they used to say,
angle.
inside of Angela's eye, there was a person watching you? As a kid, I was 100% convinced.
It looks like a person in a fursuit. I wouldn't waste my time feeding it. Oh my god, no. She's an angle. She got them angles.
I'm crying. Me, thinking about 6 years ago at sleepaway camp, when we said all of our celeb crushes, and 8 of us said him including me. He looks like he listens, what? How I thought the future would be after 2 hours in SOS mode. Is nobody gonna question why he has such an outfit? For this very scenario, why is his eyes red? Actually, they change color depending on his mood, and since he attacked you, he must have been angry.
That summarizes a lot of young adult books for females. They're like, his eyes darken, his eyes change color according to his mood. Like, what is up with that? His eyes turned black, reflecting his emotions. Or like, his eyes turned the color of amber, like under the sunlight. Like, ma'am, what the fuck?
You look like you would have been invited to prom as a joke in a 2000s movie. When I get shot in the
my
eye after
gosh.
thousands of people were sending me hate.
This is what I look like as a kid. Like the thing I was talking about a while ago, if I had like heterochromia or something, you know, different eye colors, I would be wearing an eye patch. When I get shot in the eye after thousands of people are sending me hate because I have brown
eyes. My girl
What?
just used the term mansplaining incorrectly, and I have no idea what to do next. 11-year-old me experiencing the Tetris effect by trying to zoom in on a paper drawing. I almost added firewood to my shopping cart because I needed some in Fallout.
I don't understand that.
I got my chapstick at home, and none of these people know how brave I'm being right now. Me, anytime there was a bake sale on in school, which meant you had to trust people's home baking hygiene, my friend found a toenail in her brownie.
Oh, that's horrible. Why? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ew. Why?
One thing I've noticed about having so many hair colors is that you will be treated the best with long brunette, the worst with short unnatural. You'll get hit on the most with red, and you'll be mansplained to the most with blonde of any length.
Oh.
Just decorating L'Manberg cake for my birthday, as neurotypical 20-year-olds often do. 20 years old and still cringe. 07. Me, looking for my grocery list in my notes app and finding the star GJ 1002 is 16 light years away, which means that right now, it's still watching my grandfather teach me the constellations right now. Right now, I am still 4 years old and nothing bad has happened to me. When I'm laughing, but
my
then I remember the
God.
quote that said, in another universe, me and
Toenail
my
in your brownie's just extra protein. Unfortunately, toenails aren't made of protein. I think they're made of keratin or something. I'm right! Oh, it's a protein. Shit. You're right. Thank you for letting me know.
My high school friends are still having lunch together, and suddenly nothing's funny anymore. I told my dog to stop licking the floor, and he replied, "Criticism, like rain, may damper the spirit, yet from such showers, the soul's garden blooms ever brighter." Me explaining that people often forget that there were times before glasses, which explains many historical myths and legends.
Oh my god, I never thought about that. People with blurry vision see things and be like, wow, that looks like a blob. Must be a dragon.
Sorry guys,
They
that was
burp.
gross. Two ends of the psych ward. Low-key tempted to have a daughter and leave her when she's 9 so I can make one of these hot girls for the future. Does anyone
Yo, that's so toxic.
else feel like if they weren't dating their boyfriend, like in another life, they'd want to be his mum? Like he's just so cute and would make a good son.
Why would you think that? I mean, okay.
What is the equivalent of a forehead kiss for men? Like, what is something that I could do to feign closeness, to lead them on that would destroy them when they realize I'm not serious? Don't worry, I am not trying to use it against them or anything. I keep 2 quarters next to my sink, in case I slip and die in the shower. I can then put them in my mouth and pay Sharon for the ferry, you know? It used to be just 1 quarter, but then I got worried about inflation. The airplane is the most lawless place known to man. It's 7:30 a.m. There are senior citizens drinking gin and tonics. The man next to us asked the stewardess to mix vodka with Sprite, and she did not bat an eye. I can smell someone painting their nails. An old man is doing jumping jacks. The rules of society do not apply in the air. I don't
know what kind of airplane people you're flying with, but I've never seen people do that. Like, I go on about 2 airplane flights every year, so I don't know what the fuck is happening. I couldn't drink on a flight. Gotta watch a cloud sober. I feel like I wouldn't drink on a flight because flying doesn't feel good already. If I drink, I think I'll just make myself feel worse. Like, I wouldn't say flying feels bad, but it's not the most comfortable experience necessarily. Like, that doesn't sound good at all. Doesn't sound like a fun time. Starbucks has free cocktail. Oh, most of the flights that I get on don't have free alcohol. I don't even know if they have alcohol. Maybe if you ask them. I don't know though.
driving people around. Oh, you can't drive yourself? You're so weak and desperate for me.
What?
You need me and my big, strong car. You're begging for me and my dominant car. You get shyly into the passenger seat, embarrassed that you still don't have a license. So
What is this? Car domination or something? That's interesting.
obedient and
Someone
weak.
has
You
a
put your
kink,
little
yeah.
life into my big, strong hands. Yeah. Never been so motivated. I need to get a license. Wow. Women
What the
ruined
fuck?
anime. I believe a man created Dragon Ball. The peak. What do you mean? Dragon Ball is not garbage. Dragon Ball is it's a culminaire. I wouldn't say it's peak. It's iconic. It set the way for a lot of animes.
Yeah,
Don't disrespect Dragon Ball.
Don't
Come on.
We're gonna have a
Dragon
problem,
Ball
dude.
isn't
We're
the
gonna have a serious problem.
Dragon Ball isn't the best anime ever, but it paved the way for a lot of shonen, like amazing shonen anime. Of course now it's like not the best, but it's still pretty great, and it's definitely like a pioneer. Without it, I don't think we'd have the animes that we have today, like the famous animes that we have today. Anyway, that's the end of that video. It was a lot longer than I thought for some reason. Maybe because I yap a lot in between, but that's just me, like I don't know if people dislike that, but at this point, I enjoy yapping a lot in between the memes, so I'm gonna do that. I used to worry, like, people will be like, oh my god, you talk so much, just watch the meme, but like, my personality is literally talking. I literally put yapping, and I need to just embrace it. I need to embrace the yap.